this character's been out for a little while. Like I think initially the first track for her is like 2000, the Century Wars. This was and then the Justice League. I think she's in the Justice League storyline as well. So this is a couple of DC guys, and she represents it. Like to herself is the daughter of an astronaut, and in this story, he's part of the crew that goes to the moon. When exploring the moon, he discovers this ancient hidden structure on the moon, and the structure became known as the Lunar Via. He found this infant girl lying in this cradle, right? So he brings her home. So this is kind of the backstory. She now grows up on Earth, but she's already got this powerful connection to the moon. That's an important thing about her. She becomes part of the Justice League as Moon Maiden, as an early member of the Justice League, like in this new kind of one of the multi-resets they did. And her powers are a little different than the others. She has lunar gravitational manipulation. She can amplify the moon's gravity on people on Earth. That's a real power right there. That allows her to make things lighter, rise into the air, move to a chosen point. So it gives her levitation and flight and so forth. She can influence tides, right? That's a very important. So coastal tides, ocean currents, flooding. She can induce lunar madness, right? She can surround another person with lunar madness and disturb their mental and emotional state. That's a very, like, what you get out of this is disorientation, altered perception, right? Flashbacks, the shit you don't want to see, hallucination type experiences. She has a lot of that. She has some influence, thank you so much. She has some influence even over your memory, right? Like in your memory. So this is deliberately part of her story. So she becomes like a principal enemy of the Centurion, right? An immortal warrior. So she offers a lot, man. Like another character that really, really hits on all the applications of the moon. I think this character, it kind of takes more of I don't know, I guess I would say like she seems more like a physicist thought of this story, right? Like her power set, less mythology than like Sailor Moon. She's more mass, gravity, orbital relationships, ocean tides, planetary stresses, things like that. That's far more where she is, but still cold-blooded like costume, man. I'm definitely feeling this character, and I think she still works in the mythology. Like they mix in the madness, the sleep disturbances, the dreams, alter behavior, menstrual cycles, all that stuff is still work. Like imagine you're fighting against somebody and she makes your menstrual cycle start right then and there. That can mess you up in the middle of a fight, man. I'm just saying, if she has that kind of ability to bring your you can just be messing with people, man. Man, you just follow Wonder Woman around, and every time you saw her, you're just like, bam, start your period, right? That's the kind of juice that she has. Why she would use it that way, I don't know, but I probably would. Like if I didn't like you, I'd be like, yeah, your period's on. Yeah, your period's on again. Like you'll bleed to death if you keep messing with me, right? So I gave you guys a good bevy of lunar powers, right? Moon powers. Gave you a good overview. You can check that out right up at the top, right? I broke down some really good gods for you, going all the way back to my man Kansu, taking you all the way through various like fictional characters to land on this DC character. As I'm learning more and getting more legit about my DC comic book knowledge. So it's that time again, 12:30, man. That's right about time I like to get a little something to eat. So I'm going to dip, get something to eat, and you know what, guys? I don't have work for another week, so I'm probably going to come back on live today. I don't know what. Maybe make some suggestions, leave in the comment section. Otherwise, I'm going to let the food make the decision for you. And that's not necessarily a bad idea, either. I don't know if you guys want a sandwich, but we'll see. Maybe you do. Maybe you do.